Stand up, this is your moment. Reach down deep and pull yourself back from the dark. If it feels like you're falling so far and there's nowhere to run and you break down inside. Heaven's so far away and I'm so far gone and you break down inside. You can't stay here, it's a long way home.
Take some time to push it. Take some time for hate. Never take a second of bullshit. Make them come at you straight. Somebody will catch you running, coming from a vegetable fate. Everybody has a purpose, something that can deviate. Feed me adrenaline. Keep coming back again. Feed me until the end. I'm turning venomous. Feed me adrenaline. Lately I can see the colors changing my invisible face. I can feel you hold me under. Nobody can feel the flame. Coming just a little closer. Let me feel the breath on me. I'll tie you up for the reason. You're someone I will always need. Feed me adrenaline. Keep coming back again. Feed me until the end. I'm turning venomous. Feed me adrenaline.
night tonight. I've said goodbye, screaming out from my head to help you this time, but not tonight. You know exactly what they're here for. I said I tried this time. I fucking tried, but not tonight. Not forget you. It's my fate to let you go. You feel hate when I'm around you, but I know you won't let me go. So close to see, and I'm down inside of me. So close can leave, and I know there's no release. Time has come, I have to leave you. Don't know how, 'cause it feels so right. It is you I have to break through, but I know you will win the fight. So close to see, and I'm down inside of me. So close can leave, and I know there's no release. And I know there's no release. So close to see, when I'm drowning inside of me. So close to see, when I'm drowning inside of me. So close to leave, when I know there's no release. So close, so close, so. Today, I found the strength to open my eyes, leave it all behind. So open your mind and realize that your beautiful world could take my life. And I'm sinking under, drowning faster. Please just let me breathe. The air is leaving and I'm lost in need of you again. You break me down and you make me surrender. We are as Romeo and Juliet. So many years have passed the day since we fell in love and promised we'd never separate. But it seems the time has come that you run my life with no hope to fight and no time to hide. And I'm sinking under, drowning faster. Please just let me breathe. The air is leaving and I'm lost in need of you again. You break me down and you make me surrender. We are as Romeo and Juliet.
this life we have chosen. We are but soldiers to a common war we fight, and to this passion of love we may fair and die. Slipping further, we're falling faster, we're growing stronger. Let's not grow weaker, and I know you break me down and you make me surrender. We are as Romeo and Juliet. Behind said eyes accept goodbyes. Will we fall back again? Live die as Romeo and Juliet. Could it be that you're so far out of line? Broken records from the hands of those who
All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Thursday Night Thunder. I'm Atlanta Racing here covering for Mr. Rick James here tonight, and very happy he asked me to do so, as I love and know many of these drivers over here, especially from the Xbox days. So very excited to get going here for the semifinal race. TNT bringing it to you live here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. We're under the lights, but we have some pictures that we took earlier with Tony up in the blimp cam, and to your left we have an outline of your track, as we always love to bring you here with Atlanta Racing and Thursday Night Thunder, presented by ARCS Racing. It's Season 5 coming down to an end. It's getting exciting. Well, remember, you can usually catch this series, Thursday Night Thunder, on Rick James TV. Give him a follow on Twitch and YouTube, as well as Twitter. Ricky James, one of my good friends, asked me to broadcast this race, and he does it so well. So go give him a follow, and make sure you catch all the action, especially with the season finale coming at you soon. And speaking of season finale, let's take a look at the points currently. We have Aiden Norman currently sitting top in points, with Tom Sears right behind him in second and Cody Pennell in third. Jason Alexander sitting in fourth, with Ryan Pennell in fifth, Thomas Andrew sixth, Tristan Quintanilla in seventh, James Kerr in eighth, Dustin Painter in ninth, and Jeremy Brewitt in 10th. Those are your top 10 in points at the current moment. Aiden Norman, Tom Sears, and Cody Pennell. Sears just about down. It looks to be 30-ish points. Cody Pennell down almost 20 points from Tom Sears. So we'll see what these drivers have tonight, as qualifying is getting ready to commence. No, it's already commenced. What is it? Complete here tonight at Bristol. So let's go see what these drivers are up to. 3, 2, 1, let's go racing with Atlanta Racing and Thursday Night Thunder, presented by ARCS. And don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitch and YouTube to catch all of the Atlanta Racing action as we go live here tonight to Bristol Motor Speedway, getting a great view of the track here tonight. The last great Coliseum, as they love to say. Well, that is going to wrap up our qualifying efforts here tonight. Let's get a look at your starting grid here for Thursday Night Thunder. Looks like Briley Wright is going to be sitting pole with Noah Belleville in second and Aiden Norman in third. Dustin Painter's going to take that fourth position with Thomas Andrews sitting in fifth for the start. Jeremy Brewitt sitting in sixth with Jason Alexander in the 56 Chevrolet right behind him in seventh. Cody Pennell in the 28th, starting 8th with the 14 of Tom Sears starting 9th. Matthew Kim will round up your top 10 drivers starting in that 31 Chevrolet here tonight. 20 of Jonathan Holmbrick looking to take home possibly a win here at Bristol. He is sitting in 11th for the start. Donald Ray in 12th. Cody Riggs behind him in 13th. Jason Kerr 14th. Jack Mulkey 15th. I'm sorry, I haven't read half these names. Elrich George 16th, Tristan Cantanilla in 17th, and it looks like rounding up the 18 drivers taking on Bristol Motor Speedway, it's going to be Recchi Cantanilla in the 24 Chevrolet looking to take himself maybe a win here tonight at Bristol. Well, here's some race information before we get started here. Looks to be about 78 degrees in the stands and 79 on the track. So a very cool track temperature here at Bristol as we are kind of getting into the Blue Ridge Mountains, bordering Tennessee and Virginia right here. So let's go see what these drivers down at the track are currently up to. We got the drone cam on them right now. Beautiful paint schemes throughout the field. Oh, I gotta love that 5 right there of Donald Ray. That is that, whatever, no sugar, low sugar, Monster Energy. My dad and my brother love that stuff. 29 and 41, Briley Wright and Noah Belleville. They're going to be starting side by side for tonight's race. It's Thursday Night Thunder semifinal at Bristol Motor Speedway. Get up out of your seats, get your popcorn popping, get your Pop-Tarts in the toaster. Music's coming down as we have 201 laps of action coming to you tonight. Here's that race information. 1 fast repair, 4 sets of tires, and 201 laps for this Thursday Night Thunder race. 70% fuel here at Bristol. We'll see what they can get in a run. If we do have a pretty long green flag pit stop, so I'm going to have to guess maybe, just about half the race is what these drivers are looking at. But tires. We're talking about them here tonight. At least you don't have that Tennessee heat beaming down on you. Well, pace car will go around the track just about half a more time, and he's going to take it down to pit road for the start of tonight's race. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in and Local White Boy for following. Thank you so much. Pop-Tarts are toasted, my friend. Hey, it depends what you get. Some of them, like the Sunday, those are better in the freezer.
Green flag.
Here they come. Barney's got the green flag. He's waving it for the 41 and the 29. We're racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Looking back from that 29 of Briley Wright, we know things can get packed up here at Bristol. Super short track, super narrow track. It is hard to do any kind of pass, and the 2 of Thomas Andrews is going to spin out of turn 2. He'll take it down low, making it 3 wide for just a moment. But Thomas Andrews now down 12 spots as he gets his tires spinning early here tonight at Bristol. Well, looks like some action back here towards the back of the pack. 24 of Recchi Cantanilla looking to make a move right now on Thomas Andrews in the 2. Now coming up on that 98 singular Chevrolet of Jack Mulkey. We'll see what he has. He is already up a spot tonight as well. Going back up here to the top, Briley Wright leading everything on here. Dustin Painter and Jeremy Balt. They're going to be right here at the back of top 5. Oh my gosh, for a split second, I thought that 74, he's got a Pepsi logo. Thought it was an Atlanta Racing logo for just a split second, but we got it up here with the 5 of Donald Ray and all near him, including Jason Alexander. They are grouped up as Jason's going to cut it down to the inside, trying to make the move off the 5. And I'm telling you, Ricky, if he was here, if Rick James was here, he'd be telling you too. It is tough to pass at Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, even though it's given me a reading of 56, that will be the 33. I correct myself of Jason Alexander running here tonight. And they are now looking to get the move on the 28 of Cody Pennell. Let's take a look on board. Five car to the inside. That's going to be Donald Ray trying to make it work. Cody trying to hang on to that momentum as he heads out of turn 4. Not going to be enough. 5 of Donald Ray with the pass right there. Local white boy saying, let's get a look at that 62 car. I have not seen that paint scheme before. So let's take a look at the 62. That's going to be right there of Aiden Norman. Racing here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's see if we can't get maybe a better look. Here we go. Running here in second, up a spot here. Started in third at Bristol. Now with 12 laps completed. Local white boy saying Rick would call it a hornet's nest. Yeah, that would be a very good term right there. A hornet's nest. As these drivers grouped up. Not as much more as we do see some action. 14 of Tom Sears taking it to the inside of the 28 of Cody Pennell. Now side by side, they're all trying to keep it within the top 10. Going back up here to the top though. Pretty spaced out. Pretty spaced out indeed. Got about half a second between first and second, third and fourth. Everybody just about half a second back. And then you got Jeremy Brawl. He's leading this line. As we have not gone caution free so far here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. 201 laps. It's going to be one you got to strap yourself in for. And oh my gosh, the 5 right here of Donald Ray putting on some money moves in the house. He cut the bread, sliced it between the 3 and the 20, and he is now back where he started in 12th, trying to regain those spots. He's got Corey Riggs right behind him. It started in 13th, but Jonathan Hohenbrink, he started up here in 11th. Right in front of these two guys. So he's trying to get back up there and gain his position back as well. And it's getting a little bit more jumpy up here at the top as Aiden Norman has caught up to the 29 of Briley Wright. And it is about to be a battle for first as lap traffic is coming into the picture as well. Oh, and we see some sparks flying off the 29 of Wright. To the back stretch, now the 40 of Ellerit George, comes in right there. He's going to let him up top. They're going to smoothly go on by, but that's the thing about Bristol. Lap traffic can play a huge factor into you winning, into holding up the driver. That's possibly having a 1, 2, 3 second gap, and then you've got second coming up there. It's so much to deal with here at Bristol. Constant changing of strategy. Well, now on board with your leader, Briley Wright, and you can feel his car through the picture shaking right here as he is trying to hold up that top line. 48 holding it down low. That's going to be lap traffic. Preston Cantonilla trying to let him by, and man, oh man, he's not going to do it. Noah Belleville in the 41 is going to go into the turn and take the lead of Bristol Motor Speedway. don't count him out yet. 62 of Aiden Norman has something up his sleeve. Now coming up the outside, they're going to split the lap car into the turn. Oh, and the lap car's going to come up. He blocks that 62 from coming and making the pass. 41 of Noah Belleville with the momentum now. 62, they can go side by side. No lap traffic. They're going to go for a battle for second. Well, we were just talking about lap traffic coming into play. Oh, and we got a crash. 48 lap traffic is crashed, and he is doing a 560, if that is even a thing. Caution is out for the first time tonight. Man, oh man, what just happened? Let's go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and try to see. It was that 48 of Tristan Cantonilla. And here we go. Watch that Ally 48 Chevrolet. Almost gets into the back of the 5 Monster Energy, and he slams himself into the wall. Can't contain it. He's going to stop on the track. 2 cars, including the 33, hit him right there. But they continue on. We'll see if they use their fast repair or just go on to the next event. Let's see right here and maybe get a little bit better view on the gearbox of Tristan Cantonilla. Man, oh man. So just really there's some damage to 2 other cars, but really just a single car incident is going to bring that out as we're going to go back live here tonight. Your current leader will be that 41 Chevrolet of Noah Belleville, as we're going to see multiple cars head down the pit. So we're going to bring up that pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen so you can catch up with your favorite driver as they progress through this first caution pit stop. So it looks like Jeremy Brault, Thomas Andrews, Jason Alexander, Matthew Kent, Tom Sears, Jonathan Honebrink, and Donald Ray. That is 8th through 14th at the current moment, and they are all going to be down in pits. 41, 62, 29, 00, and 28. 28. Not 28. I don't think that's a number. Those are going to be your top 5. James Kerr is going to go down into pit, so that'll switch things up. I think Jack Mulkey will move up into 6, and a couple of other drivers will gain a position right here as James Kerr falls on down. But it looks like we've got 13 drivers on the main lap current moment. Richie Cantina, Cody Riggs, Jason Alexander, Elleridge George, and Tristan Cantonilla. Those are going to be the drivers currently not on the lead lap, as almost everybody is headed out of pits at this point. And we're looking to do some more Green Flag Racing for the Thursday Night Thunder, presented by ARC semifinale here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. And don't forget, next week over on Rick James TV, you can catch another race here for Thursday Night Thunder at Homestead Miami Speedway. I'm not sure if this is the final race for them. It is the only other one I see in the schedule, or the playlist, I'm sorry, on iRacing. So possibly, but you can catch it over on Rick James TV next week. Same time, different place. That virtual race at Homestead Miami Speedway. Well, the pace car has turned off those pearly yellow lights as we're looking to go Green Flag Racing here tonight for this TNT semi-finale race. Oh my gosh. It's been some great racing so far. Music is going to be coming down as the pace car heads down as well. 41 of Noah Belleville chewing the outside, and he is going to kick it. Green flag racing at Bristol, baby. So this is one good thing as a leader, especially as a new leader, being Mr. Noah Belleville. You don't have that lap traffic to currently deal with. Everybody is regrouped, and you are now heading back out for some more, hopefully clean laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway as Aiden Norman trying his best to get up there into first. We saw that battle between the 41 and the 62 earlier on in tonight's race, and the 41 looks like he pulled up top, kind of stopped almost. Didn't stop, but slowed down for a second. Letting that 62 know he is not going to let him by easy. 62 kind of losing it right there. Norman into the wall as he continues that fight up to the 41. Another battle to watch right here is with all of these drivers behind the 29 of Briley Wright. They are doubled up on a Thursday night behind that 29. You can see that 28-00 Dustin Painter and Cody Pennell side by side into turn one. Finding that sweet spot, that line you like, what you can run with best is key here. And a track like Bristol Motor Speedway, and they are not single. We saw them pretty much go single file within 2 or 3 laps at the start of tonight's race. That is not the case right now. Drivers thinking about that halfway point at lap 100.5 to be specific. Trying to see if they can make it, if they're going to get a green flag pit stop, or if they'll have a green flag run until the next time they need to head on down. Still racing up here, almost 3 wide as Dustin Painter in that 00. He is creeping up on that 29 of Bailey Wright to the inside, and they're going to go 3 wide, and they're wrecking right into turn 1. 31, 20, 00, 28, 31. All involved, 48 involved as well. Cannot catch a break here at Bristol Motor Speedway as we have come out for the second caution of the night. Oh man, let's go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what just happened with these drivers. We were watching it live right here. Let's take a look once again. Here we go into the turn. They made it 3 wide. 00 and 28 kind of get to each other. 29 gets on by, luckily, but it's going to clog it up right here into turn 1, and multiple drivers are going to be involved, unfortunately. Oh man, let's take a look right here. Possibly a different view on board with Jonathan Holbrick and see what happened from his point of view. Just absolutely nowhere for him to go. Man, oh man. Local white boy cheering for Norman in the chat, baby. Get it for Norman. Well, we're going to go back live up here to your leader. It is still going to be the 41 of Mr. Noah Belleville. And we will have a few takers down to pit road this time by. Looks like Jonathan Holmbrick, Thomas Andrews, Jack Mulkey, and possibly Cody Pennell. I'm not too sure if that was an internet issue or if he was headed down or out of the pits, but he was blank there for just a second. So we'll see if he did that. But Belleville, Wright, Brault, Sears, and Ray going to be your top 5 for the restart here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. You're watching the semifinale for the Thursday Night Thunder presented by Arts. I'm Atlanta Racing, filling in here tonight for Mr. Rick James TV. That's where you can usually find these beautiful shows coming at you live. Always a good time. A lot of these drivers, like I said, I used to race with over on the Xbox side. I know Tom Sears, Cody Pennell. Where's his brother or his cousin? Ryan Pennell. I don't know. The thing is some of these drivers I've raced with before, And I just knew them by their gamer tag. Didn't know by much of anything else. Well, we will be hitting lap 50, 150 to go here tonight, 151 actually, at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight on Twitch and YouTube. You can usually find Atlanta Racing broadcasting on Sundays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series and the AER Throwback Cup Series on Wednesday. So we got some ARCA action just like tonight for you on Sundays, and also some 87s action. So we're going to be bringing it down here tonight. Music's coming down as the pace car has turned off those pearly yellows once again. Noah Belleville in that 41 is going to choose the top once again as well. And we're looking to go racing here at Bristol. Pace car is off. Barney has the green flag in his hand. He waves it, and we're back racing at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Thursday Night Thunder semi-finale. 41 of Belleville leading things here into the first lap after the restart. He's got a ton of cars behind him, and it looks like, oh man, that 48 cannot catch a break. He goes down below the apron, and I feel like a lot of these drivers get on those fresh tires and forget how slippery it can get here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and I think that is probably what just happened. Back up here at the top, 74 of Jeremy Brault trying to get past the 41, and he's gonna lowball it down to the inside and become your new leader here at Bristol. .41 is not going to be giving that up too easy. 74 is going to have to hold on to it strong if he wants to keep it. What is everybody else doing? Back here with the 31 and the 24. That's going to be some lap traffic of Richie Cantoni, and the 3 spins. Cody Riggs spins. Single car incident. He is on the track, stuck. Oh, man. That could have... Oh, my God! No! Oh, my God!
Caution is out.
And the 3 of Cody Riggs. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or what just happened. But a single car incident, now a multi-car incident here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's go to the Atlanta Racing instant replay, one more time and see what the heck just happened, because, I mean, we were already watching it, but, I mean, what just went wrong? So here's the 3 of Cody Riggs. Not sure if he was trying to recover or what. It looks like he was. Comes up into traffic. 40 tries to save it. And it looks like the 00 of Dustin Painter does as well. And that will bring out the caution once again here. Let's take a look from Dustin Painter's car, because it all happened right in front of him. Well, thought we were going to see more than that. I guess not. So this is probably post-incident right there, where we're going to be going back live up here with the rest of your drivers. Jeremy Brault currently leads after 3 cautions. Noah Belleville second, Tom Sears third, Aiden Norman fourth, and Matthew Kent fifth. Those are going to be your top 5 drivers after 59 laps here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Thursday Night Thunder semifinale. It's Season 5 Thursday Night Thunder. I don't think these guys are recruiting yet, but they should be probably in the next few weeks to months for their new season. So if you would like to become a member, get in contact with Mr. Rick James, Tom Sears, Cody Pinnell. Get in contact with Arts. They're the parent company, I guess you could say, of TNT, and we'll get you pointed in the right direction. Local white boy says Cody Riggs had a Red Bull and grew wings there for a second. Yeah, he definitely did. I don't know what the heck just happened, man. Not quite sure at all. Well, just a reminder, if you're a current viewer of Atlanta Racing, that we will have a prolonged period, a 2 or 3 week period, during the month of November where we do not broadcast, as I am going on my honeymoon, getting married, so will not be here to broadcast. As the pace car turns off those yellow lights, music's coming down and we're about to get ready here as the 74 of Jeremy Brault chooses that high line. Noah Belleville will start down below his inside. Tom Sears in third, Aiden Norman fourth, for the third restart of the night. You know, these Thursday Night Thunder drivers, they know it's getting close to the end of the season. They only have so much time and so many points they can gain from these races, so they're really going to be racing hard.
Green, green, green.
On board with the 74 of Jeremy Brault as he kicks it into fifth gear here tonight. There is no fifth gear, but let's fictitiously say there is. Let's go racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's TNT on a Thursday night. Suicide Ways, thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Says Cody Riggs here. I got bumped and spun by Kent. I was trying to get to the bottom to get out of everyone's way. My car spun back onto the track. My fault there. My race is over. Good luck, everyone. Well, hate to hear it for you, Cody. It looked like you were trying to get it under control and your tires just kind of spun, I'm sorry, and it kind of forced you up to that top wall. So, hate to hear it for you, buddy. Hope you have a great week next week. And we'll see you soon. Maybe I'll get in the booth with Ricky soon and do another race with y'all. Well, up here at the top, and Donald Ray has crashed. 5 of Donald Ray has crashed. It's a single car incident. He's going to be coming back onto the track. No caution is out as he is recovered. Local white boy saying, I saw that, Cody, man. I got a great clip of you in the air, though. Hey, do it for the gram. That's what they say. Jeremy Brault, 74 in the 62 now of Aiden Norman. Getting extremely close to each other. And this is similar to what we saw earlier. Aiden Norman trying to catch up to that top driver from Dobson, North Carolina. Still side by side with that 74 and 62. Norman and Brault going at it for the lead. Who can take it away right here? Pretty evenly matched, and the momentum's going to go to that 74. Will he come down for the block on the 62? 62 will slide on up and give it away, but just for a moment. Looking back from the gearbox off that 74 of Jeremy Brault. up 5 spots here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. And you can actually see Tony up there in the blimp cam, in the iRacing blimp cam. He's getting his hair cut right now up there. I'm not too sure why. He says the altitude makes his hair feel better. And once again, we're going to see it side by side with the 62 and the 74. Well, while those two fight it out, we got more happening back here behind Matthew Kent. That's going to be Noah Belleville, Tom Sears, Jason Alexander, and Cody Pennell. Doubled up once again on a Thursday night, and they love keeping it doubled up in these small packs here at TNT. 24 comes down just a little bit, and 14 of Tom Sears just a tad bit slides into the wall. No sparks are flown, and he is looking good right now. Man, oh man, Riley Wright probably has a fantastic view of all this action if it was facing forward. Let's get a look right here on board with Mr. Riley Wright. Well, as we look back up to the top here at Bristol Motor Speedway, Jeremy Brault. And wait, actually, let's take a look back. We've got more action up here. Noah Belleville leading the cars, and we got a wreck. Multiple cars involved. Oh my gosh. Almost just had a giant collision here for TNT. All right, well, let's go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what just brought out this crash. Looking at the 98 right here, he's gonna get up into the 20. And that is gonna cause the 4th caution, and here comes the 2 to collect it. Watch this Monster Energy car just narrowly missed that. Oh my gosh, sliding up top. Pace car is a ghost. He's Casper, just goes through the car. Man, oh man. I cannot believe that just happened. Let's take a look right here on board with Jack Mulkey as this incident happened. And they are just sandwiched up right there into the turn, and you can see that Monster Energy just sliding on by. Hate it for these drivers here tonight as we go back live up to your leader. It's going to be Mr. Jeremy Brault leading tonight's race. And, my God, Rick James TV donating 69 bits here tonight. Ricky, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that, buddy. As we are going to have a few drivers heading down into pits again, so we're going to bring up that pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen. Hello. So you can catch up with your favorite driver. Suspect RL, thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, go on over and give Ricky James a follow on Twitch and Twitter as well. Jeremy Brault, Aiden Norman, Jason Alexander, gonna be your top 3 for the restart, with Cody Pennell and Briley Wright, your top 5. Suspect says that 62 looks awfully clean. Talking about Aiden Norman, you want some airtime, buddy? You got it right here with the 62 of Aiden Norman. He has been fighting it all night. 2nd place. Jeremy Brault is his current contender up here at the top, and the 74 has been a hard one to pass. We've seen Norman to the inside, to the outside, trying everything possible here at Bristol, and has not really succeeded on getting by. But we're not even to the halfway mark of tonight's semifinal race, so he still has a lot under his belt that he can work with. Suspect RL says SN on the hood stands for Suspect Nation. Very, very cool. So now we know he is racing that Suspect Nation Chevrolet here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, the pace car has turned off those highlighter colored lights, I guess you could say, and we're about to do some more racing here. Music's coming down as we will be at lap 88 out of 201 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Jeremy Brault will take that outside line. And guess what?
Green flag.
Let's go racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. What the heck just happened on the inside? It's going to be a single file restart for many of these drivers as we head back under green flag. Well, here we go, backed up with some of these drivers on fresher tires. Are going to have to watch it going into these turns. 48 right here has had a very unfortunate night. That's going to be Tristan Cantanilla. He is currently down just 2 laps. Could he make it up in time to get some of those points here at Bristol Motor Speedway? And Elrich George has crashed. The 40 has crashed,
All right, man. Caution
and a
is out.
caution
Caution
comes
is out.
out once again. What just happened with Elrich George? Let's take a look with the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay. Here he is in the number 40 Chevrolet. And I think he might have been on some fresh tire. Oh, no, the 24 got him. And that Monster Energy has just dodged wrecks all night. 24 sliding in front of Elrich George. That's going to bring out the caution once again here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Hate to see it for that driver. Go on board with Elrich as he saw it for the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay. At 24 losing it right there, and unfortunately, Elrich George was a casualty of that incident. Well, we are going to be back now live. Tier leader Jeremy Brault once again in the 74. Hasn't really changed up here in the top 5. Ricky James throwing up the flag. Local white boy and Ricky saying, let's go green and let's go racing, baby. Aiden Norman 2nd. Jason Alexander 3rd. Cody Pinnell 4th. Briley Wright 5th. Those are your top 5 drivers currently at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Thursday Night Thunder semi-finale here with Atlanta Racing, baby. Well, we had a pretty good green flag run at the start of tonight's race until we got into the lap 20s. And then we saw drivers, kind of starting to get a little loose, get a little tired out here. The cautions bred caution. Suspect says that 62 car about to take the lead here. We'll see what happens, Suspect, if that 62 of Norman can make his way to victory lane here tonight at Bristol. It's going to be a hard one to win this race. A lot of talented drivers out here on the field. Definitely had to do your homework prior to taking that green flag. Pace car should be turning off those pearly yellows in just 1 moment's time. And then we'll be back green flag racing almost to the halfway mark here tonight, just about 4 laps away. Briley trying to take it in. I'm not too sure what Rick James does on interviews, but I'm going to try to do an interview with the first place winner, and that'll probably be it. I did not realize I have to work at 3:30 in the morning when I told Ricky I could do this, so I definitely got to head to bed as quick as possible, and I do apologize for that. Music is headed down as we are about to be back. Green flag racing under the lights here tonight for this TNT race here at the last great Coliseum. It's Bristol, baby. Jeremy Brault will choose that top line for the restart. As we see time and time again, 40.
Green, green, green.
Hold back. Let's see what they got. Green flag racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Seeing where all the action is at the current moment, we're going to have some big moves up here. All behind the 14 of Tom Sears. Forty getting a little loose there into the turn as they are still doubled up here into turn 2. 14, 41, 29, 31. In the 5, all right here together. And as the halfway mark has been punched here. Oh man, drivers thinking about what is my strategy? Am I banking on another caution? What's going to happen here at Bristol as Jeremy Brault has found a lot in his rear view mirror. Here comes Aiden Norman, Jason Alexander, and Cody Pennell right behind him. And making the move now to the inside. Can Aiden Norman do it? The 62's been trying to do it all night. Now he comes to the inside of the 74, but possibly help behind him. Here's the 33 of Jason Alexander and the 28 of Cody Pennell. Jeremy Brault, so hard to pass here. In Thursday Night Thunder, still not able to get by. 62 trying to gain all the speed he can off that 74 car. And now we have two other contenders. Here comes that 28 of Pennell down to the inside. And now 62 almost finds himself working with that 74, trying to keep that line up top and make sure he stays in second, and they're going to go almost 3 wide. Oh, and the 74 spins. Your two leaders collect each other, and a caution comes out once again. Oh man, let's go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay. We saw it happen, but let's take another look. Here is Jeremy Brault. And your man Norman. Just racing too hard up here at the top, and that is going to collect both of them here tonight at Bristol. Drivers probably going to be heading down to get some more green flag pit stops under their belt. And Atlanta Racing will be right back. All right, well, we are about to go green flag racing once again. Here tonight for the Thursday Night Thunder semi-finale at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm Atlanta Racing in the booth covering for Mr. Rick James here tonight, as he has a family event to attend to. Pace car is off the track, drivers
Ding, ding,
back
ding.
going, and we're green flag racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Cody Pennell leads this time with the 41 now of Noah Belleville right to his inside. On board with Pennell as Belleville gives him a run for his money into turn one. And it is incredible the way that these drivers are able to just hold on to it here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I can tell you, I'm okay here in ARCA and trucks and all that jazz, but I really excel at the dirt track at Bristol Motor Speedway. That is where I am good. Well, Cody Pennell leads and wins that little battle over the 41 of Noah Belleville. But we have more going on. This is the 31 of Matthew Kent, the 62 of Aiden Norman. Of course, you saw the 62 of Norman running in second for a majority of tonight's race. Had an incident with the 74. Couldn't think of his name, of Jeremy Brault. Jeremy has fallen back to 16th at this point, while the 62 marches back up to the top of the pack. Your current leader, though, Cody Pennell, having a tough battle, keeping Noah Belleville out of his sights as Belleville looks to overtake. Here comes Tom Sears, Briley Wright, and Matthew Kent as well. Your top 5 drivers for TNT. And it is getting shaky up here as we see the 41 of Belleville taking it super low, and it's sending that back end out from under him a couple times out of the turns. 28 just riding it smooth, keeping his line like he's done this entire time, and it has worked for him as Noah has tried up top and down low, as most of these drivers do. Still to no avail. Oh, we got some action back here. 62 of Aiden Norman into the wall. 62 into the wall as it looks like the 5 of Donald Ray in 13th. Leading this pack around even though most of these drivers are in front of him. Including that 24 of Richie Cantanilla. And super loose there onto the front stretch, and the 20 is going to get loose as well. Jonathan Hohenbrink almost loses it getting into the wall, but he is able to recover. And there goes the 40 into the 24. Caution is out at Bristol Motor Speedway. No caution.
Caution is out. Caution
Oh,
is out.
there's a caution. Caution is out. Oh, man. Let's take a look and see what just happened. You pretty much did already see it. I think we can't get it right here for you. All right, watching that 20 of Jonathan Hohenbrink, and he loses it when the 40 spins. So really the 40 of Elrich George, unfortunately, going to be the big factor in that caution coming out once again. We can't get a better view of what just happened. Taking a look here at that 40 of Elrich George. What just went wrong? Oh, he gets into the 5, and that sends him loose. Boom, into the 24 and the 20. Hate to see it for him as we go back live up here to the top. Matthew Kent's going to be leading, and a ton of drivers down in pits at the current moment, so we'll bring up that pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen. 70 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. You're watching the Thursday Night Thunder semifinale presented by ARCS. All right, well, looks like most drivers, actually all drivers, have come out of pits. Only 10 drivers, with Richie Cantanilla being the last and Matthew Kent being the first, remain on the lead lap out of the 18 that started. 31 is going to choose up top as we're about to go green flag racing at Bristol Motor Speedway once again here. For TNT, Tristan Cantanilla in second, with Jason Alexander in third, Cody Pennell fourth, and Noah Belleville fifth. For the restart, and Tristan Cantanilla, he is going to be falling back. It looks like he has lost internet connection possibly. So that's going to push Mr. Tom Sears up here to the top. Top
Green,
five.
green, green.
Well, here we go, back racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Matthew Kent with a fantastic gun out the gate. Jason Alexander going to be trying to catch up now. Here comes the 41 and the 28 of Pennell and Belleville. Trying to make something work up top, possibly get a little help from that 28. There's not much help to be given here at Bristol. You got to make those moves for yourself, as we almost see that 33 of Alexander get into the 41. 41 now down to the inside, almost looking like that 33 was going to make it 3 wide. Here comes Noah Belleville to the top of Bristol. Noah Belleville is your new leader here tonight for the Thursday Night Thunder Series presented by ARCS. Cody Pennell second, Jason Alexander third, Tom Sears fourth. And a couple of drivers falling back right here. Tom Sears up in the third, up 6 spots here tonight. And they're going to be single file running now. You got 61 laps left. Let's make them work. They're going to be short laps That is a go by and a snap. So make it quick, make it efficient, and make it consistent. Now Cody Pennell in that 28. We saw him driving earlier. He's trying to run that top line now to surpass that 41 for the lead. Pennell, Georgia boy, as I always say, if you're from Georgia, be from Good Hope, Georgia. Not too sure where that is. Usually if I haven't heard of the town, it's maybe in southern Georgia or really north Georgia. Usually the middle and like most. Oh my God! 41 almost chopping off the front bumper of that 28. Pennell really pushing it. 41 is going to send himself into the wall. He's looking in his rearview mirror too much. Pennell is playing mind tricks. Call him the Joker. He's taking over the city tonight. Well, while Pennell is trying to catch up to second, we've got more action back here. Here is the 33 of Jason Alexander and the 29 of Briley Wright. We saw Jason up at the top near the restart. Unfortunately, he has lost that placement. Headed back up here to the top. It's exciting. It's hard to pull away when you have a battle up here for the top spot. As we now approach lap traffic, we've said it many times tonight and discussed how it can come into play here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and you're about to see it once more. 5 up top, lap traffic. Here comes the 41 and the 28. 5 is going to stick up top and let those two by. But it definitely slows things down and now puts an obstacle between second and third, something Tom Sears now has to work with. I'm telling you, Pennell is having to just clinch that back bumper up the 41. And the 20 of Jonathan Hohenbrink nearly gets into those lead car drivers. He is sitting back in 10th. And here comes the 48 as well. He hasn't had much luck as far as cautions come and lap traffic getting by throughout this race, so we'll see what that 48 does right here. But if I was Pennell or Mr. Belleville, I would be pretty nervous right now. 48 getting loosey-goosey. He's not trying to go down any more laps. Pennell now looking for some side-by-side action with the 41. He shoots it down to the inside into turn 3. Pennell up top. 41 is going to overtake and stay in first. It is so hard to overtake that first place driver. Once they're in first, if you get any opportunity, you really have to try to take it. And Noah Belleville knows that. So anytime Pennell has any kind of room, he's just sitting there blocking them. Now more lap traffic, doing some of that work for the 41 for him. 24 sticks up top. 2 lead cars, 41 and 28 stay down low. Oh, and here we go. Cody Pennell making the move on the 41 of Noah Belleville. And Cody Pennell is your new leader here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Lap traffic blocking things up into turn 3, giving Pennell the advantage. And he becomes your new leader with 50 laps to go for this semi-finale race. What will Noah Belleville do as only 6 drivers now remain on that lead lap? It is getting intense out here, folks. Intense indeed here under the lights at virtual Bristol Motor Speedway. Thomas Andrews dealing with a lot of that lap traffic now, but he is right behind 5th place driver 33 of Jason Alexander with some minor damage to the left portion of that 33 logo, I guess you could say. It's actually to both sides. He has scraped it up severely. Now 98th, that's Jack Mulkey. He's sitting in 10th, down a lap. He's just trying to stay with that lead pack. Now Briley Wright to the inside of Tom Sears to put himself up in the top 3, looking for a podium finish here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Even though we don't do the podium in NASCAR, you could say he's doing it here tonight. Noah Belleville falling off severely. 1.38 seconds back from Cody Pennell. And Cody Pennell sitting here thinking, hey, I'm going to try to put as many drivers down as I can. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, gain that speed off of them, pass them. And then all those cars, that 41 of Noah Belleville is going to have to pick through to get back up to me. And it seems to be working as he is now 1.8 seconds ahead of that 41 in second place. I'm telling you right now, if it stays green flag running, Cody Pennell is able to put down some time here at Bristol, running extremely fast. So we got a wreck.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution
As
is out.
soon as I said something, a wreck comes out here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Richie Cantanilla is involved, and we're going to go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what the heck just happened here. Oh man, and that 31 clips the back of the 24, and of course there's the 48 unfortunately involved. Once again has had no luck here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we see a wreck here occur. Oh my gosh. It has been so unfortunate for that 48. I hate it for him. Looks like most of your drivers are headed down into pit, so we'll bring up that pit stop indicator once again. They're looking to make the final, possibly final, pit stop of the night as they have just under 30 laps to go. Here at Bristol Motor Speedway, you're watching the Thursday Night Thunder semi-finale presented by ARCS. It does look like the 28 of Cody Pennell will lead that race off pit road. Noah Belleville second, Jack Mulkey third, Briley Wright fourth, and Tom Sears fifth. Those are going to be your top 5 drivers for the 7th restart, I believe, of tonight's race. And now we're going to see another handful of drivers go down the pit lane. drivers are going to try once again. 26 laps to go here at Bristol to get their ticket into the finale. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. I fill in the booth for Rick James. I know this is not a time I usually broadcast, so thank y'all for tuning in and watching on this unscheduled night. Trying to throw up promos and stuff as much as I can and let it be known as the pace car has turned off the lights. We're going to have 24 to go at the line. Cody Pennell and Noah Belleville will be leading these two packs around for the restart. Music heads down as we're about to be back under the lights here in Bristol. Cody Pennell leads.
Green flag, green
As
flag.
Barney waves a green flag and we're racing once again in Bristol. Noah Belleville trying to get up here and make the move on the 28, and he's going to do it down to the inside. Belleville and Pennell side by side. Cody into the wall. 28 is going to lose his momentum. They're still side by side out of turn 4. Noah Belleville trying to take home the win at Bristol. And for right now, Cody Pennell will hold on to that lead. Noah Belleville not able to get by at the current moment, but Briley Wright can't count him out. He's right there as well, as we have 19 to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. Noah Belleville trying to work a little bit with that 29 Chevrolet to catch back up to Cody. We saw Cody put a huge gap between him and Noah earlier on, and it looks like he's trying to do it again. He loves that top line. He's been running it smooth, and he's going to continue on unless he's got somebody on bumper. .41 of Belleville still just chugging along, trying to get to Cody Pennell. Their lines are so different. Noah really running it down low, whereas Cody taking it up top. Totally different strategies here. Who will come out dominant for this TNT race? 12 to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. 28 really trying to hold on to it up top as the 41 has gained a ton of time back, now down only 0.3 of a second. Can he catch back up in only 9 laps here at Bristol? Cody Pennell is putting it down, pedal to the metal, 7 to go. Can he hold the distance between him and the 41? Can we stay green flag running for only 7 more laps to go? Lap traffic coming back into play. And they are able to get on by, but Noah in the 41, he's losing a little bit of time due to those lap cars. Here we come, 4 to go at Bristol. Can Cody take it home under the lights? And it is getting antsy back here with some of these drivers trying to work through this lap traffic. Hopefully we can stay green flag running. He's going to be bringing it to 2 to go at the line. Does the 41 have it? I don't think he's got enough time to catch up to the 28. Cody Pennell looking for a win at Bristol Motor Speedway. Can he capture it for the Thursday Night Thunder Series? To the line, white flag is out. Cody Pennell coming out with an extremely good show the latter half of tonight's race. And guess what? He's going to find himself in victory lane for the Thursday Night Thunder. Series semifinale, not series finale. Semifinale at Bristol Motor Speedway. Gotta give it up right there for my Georgia boy, taking home the win. Oh man, let's try to get your final race results right here for you. Cody Pennell is going to be your winner with Noah Belleville second, Briley Wright third, Thomas Andrews fourth, and Jack Mulkey fifth. Jason Alexander is going to have it in 6th with Tom Sears 7th, Matthew Kent 8th, Aiden Norman in 9th, and Tristan Cantanilla in 10th. James Kerr is going to be sitting in 11th in the final time tonight. Richie Cantanilla is going to be in 12th with Donald Ray right behind him in 13th. Jonathan Hohenbrick 14th, Elrich George 15th, Jeremy Broll 16th, Dustin Painter 17th, and Cody Riggs 18th tonight as we have a Polish victory lap here for Mr. Cody Pennell, your winner at Bristol Motor Speedway. Great job from him tonight and all the drivers at Bristol Motor Speedway. But of course, only one can come out victorious. And that is your man, Mr. Cody Pennell from Good Hope, Georgia. Oh, my God. From Good Hope, Georgia. Gotta love it right there. Well, we're going to try to get a post-race interview with Mr. Cody Pennell really quick before we head off tonight's broadcast. So let's see if we can't make that a reality.
I ran my right front off.
Oh, there they are. They're already in here.
Dude, I figured out that bottom was such a good way to save tires, but what the heck, Cody?
Well, this is Noah Belleville talking right now.
I saw him making that line where he was going through the middle and then floating it to the top. When I would do that, it would kill my right front.
You're getting some
I don't get how you had such a good long run car, though, running that top so long.
Well, Noah's a little loud. Drivers, how y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Hey, glad to hear it. Briley, Cody, Noah, how y'all feeling about the win here? Cody, how you feeling, buddy?
Man, feeling good about that one. I've had a pretty good string of bad luck here recently in TNT. I lagged out of a win last week and lagged out of one earlier in the season, and just hadn't had a whole lot of things go my way. So to have this one go my way tonight feels pretty good.
Man, oh man, and it looked really good. You seemed to have it all figured out. You were running that top line while your contender right here, Noah Belleville, was really taking it down low. Is that something you had kind of figured out in practice? Like, I'm just going to run this high line and keep it here.
Yeah, I didn't figure out a whole lot in practice actually. I think I was about 10th fastest, qualified 8th. When we got into the race though, that's when I really noticed that you could get a huge run if you would just diamond the corner off perfectly. And then that was, what helped me get down the back straightaway pretty good. I got into Dustin Painter there pretty early on. Apologize to him. We were getting stacked up pretty bad, and I had a huge run, and I tried to take it up the middle. So I apologize for ending his race. But, other than that, pretty good night. A lot of fun there racing with Noah. A lot of clean, hard racing. I felt like that was peak short track racing. And also, congrats to Bradley for being on the podium tonight.
Well, yes, sir. Well, Cody taking home the win here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway for this Thursday Night Thunder semi-finale. Cody, anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off tonight's broadcast?
Yeah, I got to thank Team Sideswipe and everybody in ARCS, all the guys at TNT that put these races together. It's always been fun since we started doing this, and I appreciate them letting me run with them. And a huge shout out to you for filling in for Rick this week and broadcasting the race.
Yes, sir, anytime. Well, Cody, your winner here tonight at Bristol. I hope you enjoy your night, sir, and big congrats on that win.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right, Noah and Briley, how y'all doing tonight? Coming up here and making it known at Bristol Motor Speedway.
It was great. I had a good time.
Well, Noah, you seem to be sitting there in second for quite a while. What do you think Cody was doing different? Do you think it was just that line he was running that gave him that advantage? You almost had it a few times where you got by, but just couldn't pull it off.
I don't know. I don't think it was the line, because in practice, I kind of figured out that if you run the bottom the whole time, it saves your tires on the long run, because you're running a little bit slower and a shorter around the track. And it worked for everyone else except Cody. So Cody was just insane on the long runs, and I didn't understand it because of the line he was running. So
Hey,
I don't know.
well, you had a great run here tonight. You took home that second place spot. Anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off tonight's broadcast?
Yeah, shout out to you for filling in for the newlywed Rick, and shout out to Cody for that was some good racing we did there, and shout out to for Tommy and everyone who puts on this league, and thanks for watching.
There you go, Noah Belleville, in quotes, Blinky, taking it home in second here tonight. Congrats, Noah, on that second place, sir, and we'll see you next week at Homestead. All right, Briley, you took it in third here tonight, bud. How you feeling?
Yeah, slightly disappointed, honestly. I had the fastest car in practice, qualified on the pole, and thought that I was going to be able to win this one. Right there at the beginning, I didn't try to really do a tire saving strategy at all. I just kind of went for it and blew the right front off of it, and figured, I could learn and not do that again, and ended up getting myself back into a winning spot there at the end. And just trying to keep up with Cody and Noah right there at the end. I was right on Noah's bumper, and I thought if I'd be patient enough, I'd be able to get around him. But it just didn't work out that way. But slightly disappointed to finish third place here, I guess.
Hey, well, you still took it home in third. That's what counts. You had a pretty dang good race. You were fast as heck at Bristol. So still, keep your chin up. Great race coming in third here tonight for this Thursday Night Thunder Series. Mr. Briley, anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off tonight's stream, sir?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all the TNT admins for putting these races on. They do a great job. These races are just a ton of fun. I look forward to it every time we do these. And I also like to take a shout out to the Bluegrass Bandits. It's my teammates. Buddy had started this race. He didn't have quite as good of a race as I did, but and then my buddy Toby, he didn't get to start this one, which I would have loved it for him to be able to start this one. He'd have probably finished pretty good himself, but yeah, that's about it. And you too, man. You did a great job coming in and filling in for Rick. And
Hey, well, I appreciate it, Briley, and big congrats to you, sir, coming in third here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway for this TNT race. Briley, you have yourself a fantastic night, sir.
alrighty, man. You too, buddy.
Thank you, sir. All right, well, that is the end of tonight's broadcast. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to be back here on Sunday for the AER ARCA race. You're not going to want to miss it. Thanks to Rick James for asking me to broadcast here tonight in the TNT Thursday Night Thunder Series crew, presented by ARCS, for letting me come along and broadcast. It was so fun. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.